Welcome to Atikin Plays Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. All right, hi, this is Atikin and welcome to Series 4, Episode 43 of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, and we're just going to jump right back into the gameplay. What is that? Oh, that's the gas station. I guess that's all right. Our trucks from down there will have to run up and get gas, but that's okay. They'll survive. All right. Oh. Now, I really need power because we're going to lose people because we don't have power. That's pretty stupid. All right, all right. On my part, I mean. Where's our high power line? I think we have, yes we do, the ability to run it right down here. Oh, I've got it on auto build, so I guess we're going to build that. And we'll put a switch here and a transformer here and run our lines off of that up to the town. Should only need one, and maybe one, two or three down here. Let's give them three down here. There's a piece of road we don't need, I think. Uh-oh, maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay. Okay, easy technique there to whoa, that's still there. You just need a little bit of flattening to make these roads work out right. Ah, shoot. Like I said, you need a lot of flattening to make these roads work out right. Or these substations, sorry. Oh, crap. There. Okay, substation. Let's put one maybe here and one over here. Let's do a switch on this one. And a switch on this one, I think. Oh, look at this. How is that one without power supply? Oh, I think oh, that's right. I tore down the power when I put in the fire station. So this one is kind of arguably not necessary. And let's just see if it, we don't need to build it if it isn't going to help us. It isn't going to help us because this one should be able to do all this, and this one should be able to do all this. Okay, so we don't even need the one I just built, of course. Now this one we do want. And I want to see what all this one gets before I commit to that last one. Okay, yeah, we should be good. All right, so All right, we should have power everywhere. All right, so we should have power down here. We should have power up here. These people should be, all these error messages are BS. Once this power is going, see, we've got everything they want. They should be able to get what they need pretty quickly. Now we need to be able to bring in steel and plastics and gravel and oil. So steel, plastic, gravel, and oil. See how we're going to do that. Let's do oil first. All right. Oh, and this is something I haven't really shown you. One of the things I've done, because we're distributing oil to fuel to so many places now, I've got it set up so that these trains that bring in the oil into here are going in and doing a quick load of fuel here, so that they can. What am I trying to say? Oh, so that we don't get a buildup of fuel in here and end up shutting down the plant and get in a situation where we can't, you know, we're not producing. So I think I have one of these trains. Let me go down here to the oil field. I think I have one of the trains from this oil field from here that doesn't do that. Let's see. This one. Let's see. This one does. This one does. So this guy right here could pick up the oil, and we could tell him to go to, because we're not going to use that much oil. We are going to use oil, certainly, but we're not going to use that much down here in our new, God, wherever our new one is. Guess I could use the map, couldn't I? Okay, we could have this guy at a new station right here. And he could just unload oil in there. And after a couple of runs, we should be caught up on the oil, and then he can just make a quick stop here to top off and then go up to the refinery. We could even have him make a run. You know what we could do? Let's just, so that he's not just going all over the place for nothing. Let's have him go down there, top off. Let's have him, we've got our new port, our new customs house down here. Let's have him go to Karadabag and unload all his fuel. And then let's have him from here, let's have him go back to the oil fields, if I can find them. Go back here. And load 100%, and then go up to the, whoa. What in the world? I've got to unload the wrong thing here. Unload. Unload oil. go here, load oil, go to the refinery and unload oil. Okay, cool, that'll work. So that train will, every other run, he'll come down here and drop off stuff for our new setup way over here. Okay, so that's oil. Now let's do gravel. Gravel is in our conmat area. Which is down here. Here we go. And that's going to take a new train. Okay, good deal. We're starting to get some gravel. So let's, we need a new train for that. Yeah. Gravel. What do you carry gravel in? Oh, a hopper probably. Here we go. Sorry. Whew. Okay. We want this guy to go and this train that we're setting up right now will end up being used for if we were going to do the distributing gravel, because distributing it to new construction sites. But for now, he's going to pick up gravel, and he's going to go down here, and he's going to unload gravel till he's completely done. So that he could be there a long time, but that's fine. For now, that is more than fine. And he can start. Let's see if he moves. Yep, he is moving. He is leaving, so good deal. So there's oil, there's gravel. Now we need steel and plastics. Our plastics can actually, here's our plastics. Going to have, we'll add a stop in here. We're going to have the plastics go here and unload plastics, basically top off this warehouse, and then go over to our new assembly line plant and drop off plastics there. And if you have anything left, export them. All right, so that's plastics. That was easy. And steel. We need steel. Steel should not be bad either. So steel, let's see. Okay, this train is going down. Okay, this is a good one. It goes to Molka, then it goes to the construction area and drops off. Then it goes to the assembly line and drops off. So we're going to add another stop after the assembly line. Go over here and add a stop right there, and unload steel. And then instead of going to there for your drop off the excess, go down here to Karadabog, since it's right on the way, right nearby, and unload till you're empty. So load at the steel mill till you're full. Go to the construction area and top off. Go to the assembly line and top off. Go to the new electronics area, electrical components area, and drop off, and then go to Karadabog and sell the rest, and do it again. So that's steel, plastics, oil, and gravel. We're good. We're good. All right. Now what else do we need to do? We probably need to import, to get this going. They need oil, gravel. Oh, the wood. Does it ever end? The wood. Shoot. Oh, is that this? Oh yeah, thank goodness. All right, so we just need to plant trees for the wood. And while I'm thinking of that, I'll go back to Artist Gilmore if I can find Artist Gilmore. Shoot, where are you, Artist? There's Artist. We'll give him some more trees. And I'll make my usual plea to automate this process right here. All right, we should be close. We're still not there though. We've got trees, we've got wood cutting. Now we need a whole bunch of buses and trucks. So we want to run, I'd say, a truck to each of these with gravel. Here to here, here to here. Oil we're taking care of. And we need steel and plastics, and they need to go to this guy. So we'll run a truck with steel and a truck with plastic to this. That's 2 for that, 2 for the gravel, and then the wood needs to go to each of the chemical plants. So we'll run 2 trucks out of there to that. Okay, so that's 6 trucks. They're all kind of the same. And then we need a couple of buses up here. So let's start with the buses. And if I had more patience, I would go ahead and make those vehicles, but I don't. I don't have the patience. And you can see how long this has been running, and we're still only on 5 vehicles. So, and very poor attendance right this minute. And of course, I'm using get citizens, which means I'm just robbing these people. So I want these areas to grow, and we're actually robbing people. So I'm going to turn that off on the next build, and we're going to immigrate people. And in fact, we may just go ahead and bite the bullet and immigrate some people here. All right, and what was I doing? Vehicles. vehicles for down here, 2 buses. And we need a, let's see, steel. I need a steel truck. I think it's an open hull, is it? Yes. And we need a plastics, which is probably a covered hull. Yep. Okay, the open hull. We'll go here and get steel and take it to here. Go. And the covered will go here. Take plastics. And take those to here. And go. And need gravel going to 2 places. 2 trucks to haul gravel. Dumpers, I think. Yep. It's going to take gravel from here and take it here. And this one will do the similar. It will take here to here. And start. And then we're going to need see, that was gravel, steel, plastics. We've got the oil. Wood. Oh, and our wood, this right here needs, we'll give it 3 loggers. And this station right here will only be for workers. And we need a tank truck. And we need it to go, where's it going to go? I think it needs to go all the way over here. Load up with fuel and take that fuel to our gas station. and go. All right, so we should have gas coming down there. We should have the trucks we need. We should have the supplies we need. And do we want to import stuff to get it started? I think we want to import the tiniest little bit of oil just to get going. We will not import wood. I don't care what we need to get going. And do we have any workers coming down here? Not yet. Here comes a worker or two. This person is going through that undefined sleep they seem to do on free time, walking down to the shopping center. That makes perfect sense. Getting food. Walking over to the cinema. Getting culture. Didn't bother to listen to the radio, though. Now listening to the radio. Probably getting some extra culture. Now the work. They go to the school to work. Are we getting any people down here? You know what? I didn't. I might have made a goof. Yeah, I've got to fix. Oh, I've got a path broken. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Stop. I forgot I killed this path. And it needs to go like that, and like that, and like that. And I don't want anybody waiting here. You see that passenger is actually walking down there. Am I going to have to tell these people where to work? I'm going to have to tell you to work here. I'm to tell you to work here. That's a little better. That's a lot better. Let's get this thing headed down here, but I also, did I not, I could have sworn I told it to unload here as well. Okay, it's on its way. There's an oil train. The oil just gave us almost nothing. It must be close to empty. No, wait, stop. Why'd you do that? Oh, I've got it set to load, for God's sake. Sorry. Unload oil and go back there. Do that again. Unload, unload, load, unload. That's better. So it'll probably go up to Cara de Bog for the crop circle and turn around and go back. And you can see it's got plenty of oil, so there shouldn't have been a problem there. Okay, that's the oil. Gravel's on the way. Molka actually, the steel is actually on the way. Here it comes. Load, unload, 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 unload. Good. And the plastics are still loading, but I'm going to get them started. So go. Now plastics are on the way. All right, we've got plastics coming. We've got steel coming. And the one question is, how many plastics do we want? We don't need to use them all up here. We're going to limit the amount to, let's do like 25 tons max. 28, that'll do. All right. And the steel, do we want to limit it 330 tons? We'll just take it all. Here comes something. Looks like steel. There goes our steel. And there goes our truck delivering steel. Good deal. So we should soon have steel in here. There we go. Now what we need for the wood, need a couple more trucks. Let's get a couple of logging trucks. And set them to pick up here and go here. pick up wood, unload wood. And you go here and here. And pick up wood and unload wood. So we should have logs coming. We should have steel. We'll soon have plastics once that train gets here. And we do have a vehicle set to grab them. There, we're starting to get workers. Oh, and we're going to have to import crops for now. Crops. Oh, here we go. Now we've got some gravel. Got plenty of gravel. Uh-oh. It didn't take the gravel. It doesn't look like we can dump it like that. So I think the gravel, I think it should work if we go directly though. If not, we're going to have to set up some sort of aggregate store for it. Let's see what happens with this. Let's see if he'll dump it directly in there. Yes, he will. And then our other one is probably here. And he should go directly to the plant, to the chemical plant, and dump gravel. And stay there till he's empty. Good deal. All right, so we've got oil, gravel, wood, and we've even made some chemicals. Still waiting on our plastics train. It's on its way. It is not moving. What's the deal? No, it is moving. Oh, 100 miles, 100 kilometers per hour. Okay. It's getting close, actually. Let's ride it in. Yeah, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Here we go. Okay, now we should have plastics headed over here, and we do. Good deal. And what we don't have set up is shipping electrical components out. So we need to be moving them over here and then have a train that takes them to our this. And what we can do is have our plastics. Well, the plastics could drop off plastics and pick up electronic components. That would be easy enough to do. So we want you to load electrical components, as many as you can find. And when you go here, we want you to unload your plastics. Okay. Load electrical components, unload plastics. I want it to go back here again. So it can loop around and come back again. And pause for a second. I want to get a truck to carry electronic components Okay, and then here we need to be able to hold those things. There we go. Had to go get fuel. Oh, I put fuel in 2 places. Good for me. I need another fuel delivery truck. And this train already missed his run. Go back again. And you make a run with a partial just so we can test this out. Damn, the train's too fast. Go back one more time. All right, why don't we have electronics? You should have brought some over here. Or electronic component. Oh, we do. Am I asking this thing to do the wrong thing? Load components. We have components. Unload plastics, load electronic components. And look at this. How did that happen? I've unchecked the load. Stupid. Sorry, I was stupid. Unload at Bongi, but don't wait till you're done. Then go there and wait till you're done. Jeez, oh Pete. Can you mess this up anymore? All right. Our plastic, there we go. Now we've got electronic components. So now we're producing electronic components and we're shipping them off to, and I don't like that. What happened here? This train going out, why didn't he get his light reset? We're missing something. A clearance here maybe. So now, rather modestly, we are shipping electronic components. Very modestly. But it will take time, like all of these. It takes time to get critical mass in the flats and get everybody moving down here. But we do seem to have it all set up correctly. I think the one thing we could do here is cut this down to about 10 workers. We don't need everybody going to do logging. The logging is going to, see that, it's going to just blow this away. It's going to overproduce like crazy. And we could put a little crop farm down here and bring some crops in. We could steal some crops from over here if we wanted to. How's this thing doing? Doing a good job filling these up. Happiness is still great. We're over 48,000 people. All right, let's. All right, we've set up an electronics. That was a lot of work, but it's up and running, and we should be coming back to profitability now. Yeah, we are. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player, and I hope you'll join us for our next Workers and Resources Soviet Republic video. Thank you.